I'm back again. Sometimes the flyleaf, which is the inside of a book, is written so well that it sucks you right into the book. That is the case of The Wedding People. I'm not sure why I picked it up, but listen to this. It's a beautiful day in Newport, Rhode Island, when Phoebe Stone arrives at the Grand Cornwall Inn wearing a green dress and gold heels, not a bag in sight, alone. She's immediately mistaken by everyone in the lobby for one of the wedding people, but she's actually the only guest at the Cornwall who isn't here for the big event. Phoebe is here because she's dreamed of coming for years. She hoped to shuck oysters and take sunset sails with her husband, only now she's here without him, at rock bottom and determined to have one last decadent splurge on herself. Meanwhile, the bride has accounted for every detail and every possible disaster the weekend might yield except for, well, Phoebe and Phoebe's plan, which makes it that much more surprising when the two women can't stop confiding in each other. That just sucked me right in. This book is humorous. It's worth it just for the humor in it. And these two characters are so different from each other, but they come to learn a lot about themselves through their relationship. As brief as it is, it's just a weekend. I recommend it, The Wedding People.
Hi, my name is Patty Pennick. I am your Assistant Director and Head of Youth Services here at the Goffstown Public Library. Recently, Dianne, Caroline, and I took a trip up to the New Hampshire State Library in Concord to visit and talk to staff involved with their Talking Books program. For those of you who don't know, the Talking Books program is a service that provides individuals in our state who have vision challenges or who are blind and cannot comfortably handle print materials with alternate formats. For example, Braille, large print, or downloadable audio. In Goffstown, I just found out actually, in just our town of Goffstown, there are actually 44 residents who utilize this Talking Book service regularly from the state library, which I was actually a little surprised to hear how many there were. Anyway, on to what I want to tell you about, the exciting thing. One of the formats that the New Hampshire State Library has in their Talking Books program, which is a little underutilized right now, are their picture books that are written in Braille. And we have been given the luxury of borrowing 10 picture books written in Braille, and we can keep them here at our library, I think for quite some time. I would imagine at least through the fall, and they are available for checkout to our community and actually to the greater New Hampshire community. These books have been cataloged they appear in our catalog, so you can search for them and find them. They have the same loan period of 3 weeks. They each have 2 renewals. They can go to any GMILC's library. They actually can go to any library in the state. And I just wanted to show you a couple of them. The first one that I picked is a title that's hugely popular with children. And if any of you who are listening have children, you have certainly heard of The Pigeon Books by Mo Willems. And you can tell right away that the books are a little larger in size, which makes them easier to handle. You really probably can't see, but the title itself, although it appears in print, also appears in Braille along the side. And then they're spiral bound. And they have pages. Again, I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm touching all the Braille words. But as you get in, this is all just the beginning fluff. And you get to the first page of the story, the title page, and let's see, you read, this side is Braille, and then there's a picture, and then so on and so forth. You continue that way. And it's the same exact version of the story that we have in the traditional format. One of the things I was thinking about was, and this is me as a seeing person, without a print disability. Why do they have so many pictures if it's written in Braille? And the answer is really kind of obvious, and that is to share it with somebody who perhaps can see. So for example, if there's a child who wants to read to a family member who has a vision disability, the child is looking at the pictures while the adult is reading, and vice versa. Also, if you have a picture with a book with pictures on a table, it can be a talking point. So there might be visitors to a home or an environment, and it starts people talking, oh, I read that book too. So this book, The Pigeon Has to Go to School, is one of the titles. And then the other one I picked to show you is actually a much older version of a picture book that they have written in Braille. This is the only one that appears this older, I guess I should say. Inside, once you get in, you still have pictures. This is the classic Brown Bear, What Do You See book, but it's the same idea, picture and Braille on either side. So please come check out these books, and more than that, spread the word, because we would really love these items to circulate and people to enjoy them. Thank you.
Hi, this is Caroline from Adult Services, and I'm here to talk about a program that we have going on at the end of the month on the 29th. It is called Death by Chocolate. You're probably wondering what that means. We have 2 certified hospice care nurses coming. They have an organization called the Sage Heart. It's going to be an open forum, safe space for people to talk about end of death and death. It's a topic that nobody really likes to talk about, but they are here to make it as comfortable as possible and as yummy as possible because they're bringing a bunch of chocolate. So please join us. Registration is appreciated. So if you would like to sign up, go on our calendar or give us a call.
Hey everybody, this is Stacey, Youth Services Librarian, and I'm here talking to you again, teens. So have you ever wanted to step into the world of adventure where you shape the story and the choices? Well, then I think tabletop role-playing games is just for you. You've all probably heard about Dungeons and Dragons, but do you know that's not the only tabletop role-playing game out there? And the one thing they all need is a game master. And if you want to learn how to guide those adventures, this book is for you. So, You Want to Be a Game Master by Justin Alexander. You can find this book up here on the 2nd floor of the Goffstown Public Library. And not only that, but if Dungeons and Dragons is your thing, and you want to learn how to be a dungeon master, then I have an event for you. You'll want to come and sign up, because it is registration required, So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master, Wednesday, April 30th at 6 p.m. That is for kids in grades 5 through 12. So I hope you sign up, and I hope you come.